guys, so I am finally back. I actually have my own little studio now, so hopefully I can get stuff a lot more rolling, you know, get that ball rolling. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna shut up. But I'm gonna be coming at you with my go-to look. This is the picture right here. This is what I always go for. It's the easiest for me. I always feel like, yes, girl, I am beat. That's how I feel. So I'm just gonna show y'all how I do it. I will be doing a talk through. Hopefully I do not talk way too dang much and I do not make this video too long, but just stick with me and I'll show you my little tips and tricks on how I keep this face pretty much summer ready because it is hot. But I just moved to Montana from Texas, so the weather is completely different. I do not sweat as much, but I got you. I got you. I just want it to be like, I always go for my foolproof look, so I'm about to show you my tricks, okay? Okay? Starting off, I like to freshen up my face with the Rodeo skincare facial spray with rose water, you know, all the good stuff, you know. So this is $7 at Ulta. You can get it at Ulta or you can get it on Amazon. I always get scared whenever I spray stuff in my face. Why? I have no clue. But go ahead and let that baby dry. So next I like to go in with my Dipbrow. This is how I've been doing my brows lately. It's completely changed from my old brow tutorial, so if you want to know how I do my current brows, just leave a comment down below and I'll be more than happy to show you how I do it, okay? And I'm going to be using the Morphe M158. This is my favorite brush for my brows and my gel liner. That's just what I like to use. Alright, so now that my brows are done, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the... What the... Girl, better back up. I'm going to go ahead and clean up underneath. I'm going to be using my MAC, oh my gosh, Prolongwear concealer. Wow. This is the only concealer that I've spent, like, money on. It's great. Don't get me wrong. It's great. But, honestly, this is my favorite to use underneath. I mean, this will work just fine. I have it, so I'm going to use it. But I already ran out of this, so this is $8. All I do is just push it up, get the extra off, like off the little sponge, and then use my brush and clean up that brow. Alright, so I always use the MakeupGeek MannyMUA palette. This is like the perfect palette to go, but if you were not able to get your hands on it, they're actually still on sale right now. If I was rich, I would go ahead and get me back up, but I'm not rich, so I'm sticking to this one. But if you did not have that, you can use the 35O. This is the 35O matte, just because I wanted to get the whole thing of matte. But pretty much the shades I would use, this one for transition, this one for the crease, and then this one on your lid, which is just like a vanilla matte shade. Okay, so my favorite brush is the Morphe M441 for blending. If y'all have been on my channel, y'all know this. So I'm just going to be going in with Beaches and Cream and buffing that all up in my crease. And I focus this, you see, okay, I forgot hooded lid. I think that's what I have, is hooded lid, where it's a really small lid in my upper part fatty area. Just covers it. So find your crease, which mine will be right here, because you see. So my point for my type of lid is to blend upwards. Because you blend it deep in the crease, you're not really going to see it once you open it, see? It's gone. So I kind of blend it. I do blend it in the crease, of course, but make sure to blend it upward. So now that we got that done, I'll be going in with the Morphe M433 and this middle color, which is Sora, I believe. Yeah. This is Sora. But first I'm starting it flat to distribute that color. And then once I got it, I'm flipping it vertical. Ellie, I can hear every step you're taking. That's the bad thing about this basement. It's cement and I can hear her claws everywhere she goes. Come here, girl. Come here. You can see my dog. Ellie, come here. And there she goes. And my camera. Say hi. Say hi. Pretty girl. Say hi, Annie. Big girl. Okay, go. I don't trust you in the room. You pee everywhere. Go. Okay, go. I need to clean my hands now. Okay.
A few moments later.
I'm just gonna add a little bit more Sora, like I told y'all, to get some warmth in there. Don't be afraid to blend this color out, because the whole point is to have nice blending skills. You still want the color to be seen, not forgotten. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with the M441 and just blend everything out with light pressure. So everything is nice and seamless and gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and go in with Frappe and stick this on my lower, I guess, V. My end of my crease, I guess. I'm focusing it more on the end of my crease. Focusing. Jeez, girl, get your life together. I'm gonna use this color for my lid, which is just a matte vanilla shade. I focus this like inner corner wise here and kind of bring it like a triangle, the shape of my lid. And it really doesn't matter if you kind of get into the crease colors that you just did, because you're just going to go back and reblend anyways. But you really want to have it be nice and clean on like the 2/3 part of your lid, like you can see there and there. So you look good. So now when that's done, just go ahead and use that same M433 brush, or whichever brush you were using, but this is just the one I'm using. And then just blend over that so everything is nice and acquainted. They get to be friends. Everything's good to go. You're blended and you're looking good, girl. Yes, you are. So now that I have that done, we're going to go ahead and move on to the face. So let me zoom you out. Alright, so for the face, I personally like to prime it. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Baby Skin. Alright, so the foundation that I have been obsessed with right now is the L'Oreal Pro Infallible foundation. This is 103 Natural Buff. So now that I have my stuff on my face, my primer, you know, all that good stuff, I'm just going to be putting this all over.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound.
Perfection. Yes, girl. Alright, so now the foundation is all done. I'm going in with my Ride or Die, the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade 10 Light. And I just go under my eyes. That's it, that's it. Only that much concealer. You don't need that much. But I go 0 to 100. There's no chill me, so. Alright. Concealer is on. And I go ahead and blend it into my little nose crevices. Now I'm going to bake with the Rcma No Color Powder. I just like to put it in the Airspun one. Airspun is my favorite for my face. But under my eyes, it really just dries me out. So that's just my personal preference. So I'm going to blend it out so it doesn't settle on my fine lines. And then put that bad boy in. So I like to focus this right under my eye. I don't really like to do that whole triangle thing anymore, just because I feel like it accentuates everything. So I'm just patting it and distributing throughout, because this is where I really crease. Oh girl. Okay, I can see now. Alright, so now that we have that done, I'm just going to be using a duo fiber brush. This is by Ovani. Works wonders. It's great. Plain simple. So the rest that I used on that, I'm just going to dust it on the rest of my face. Oh! Forgot to bake my nose. So my foundation likes to separate from my nose right here in these crevices. So I'm just baking that wonderful area. Alright, so what I have been using to bronze my face is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This still smells so good. I've probably had it for like a month to 2 months now since I got it before I moved, and I've been here a month and a half. Maybe it's been 3 months. I don't know, but it still smells great. I'm going to be using the Morphe M527. Putting that through and then just bronzing my face. It's just a beautiful bronzer. I always wanted the Hoola bronzer, but I just cannot spend that much money on a bronzer, sadly. Ew. I mean, this is drugstore. I believe it was $12, but $12 is a lot cheaper than $38 or $28. I think it's $28. To me, it's still $38 in my head, so I ain't spending that much, girl. Now, if Benefit ever wants to send me it, I'd be more than happy to take it. But that ain't gonna happen. Go ahead and do that in like the 3 shape, which is forehead, cheekbone area, jaw. You want to get that double chin, girl, if you have one like me, and kind of like blend it upwards so it's nice and seamless and it doesn't look like you just have a stripe. So now I'm going to use my Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D. This is the Morphe M405. It's just an angled fluffy brush. I'm going to be mixing these 2 colors and deepening that contour shade up. So I like to line it out where I want it and then round it up. Because once you put that highlight on, you still want the bronzer to be shown. You don't want it to be like a stripe of your actual skin color. So now that I got it where I want it, time for blush. No, wait. Highlighter. So I'm going to be using Rodeo Drive by Ofra Cosmetics. This highlighter, it doesn't smell good. I'm just like over here fantasizing over it. But it doesn't smell like anything. But this highlighter is insane. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I'm just going to be using the Morphe M310. Go ahead and put that in. Just, do you see that? Do you see that? So what I like to do now, before I didn't, wish I'd known. Anyways, I like to smile a little bit so it catches the color where I want it to be. So when I don't smile, it's still kind of forward. And then I can blend it out later. So that's what I do. And then like bring it down so it's not just a stripe of highlight. And when I'm bringing it down, it's lighter pressure.
Oh, you're disgusting. Okay.
Okay. Now that we have it all beautiful and blended out, looking all good, you know, I'm going to put it, the rest that's on my brush, above my brow a little bit. Nothing crazy. Just what's extra so it still kind of glows, it's cohesive. Do you see this? Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Oh, what I like about this one, it's not glittery. It's not glittery. It's like a beautiful glow. It doesn't accentuate texture. It's just gorgeous. Yes. Okay. Moving on, honey. So y'all know, if y'all been watching me, I use my Wet n Wild Rose Champagne like nobody's business. This color is gorgeous. I believe it's only $4. I'm pretty sure. I'm just using a Shiny Cosmetics brush. This was like my first kit that I ever got. It was like a kit or something. I don't remember anymore. So I'm going to smile a little bit, and right here, I'm going to brush it back. Put it in, tap off the excess, and brush it back. Give like that awkward smile when someone hits on you and you're just like, yeah, no, honey. You better back up before I poke you in your eyes. Okay, like that. Now I'm going to contour my nose. I'm using the Butter Bronzer, of course, because it's that perfect cool tone. Warm, not too cool tone. It's amazing. So I'm going to focus this. Like you see, here's my bridge of my nose right here. So that's how I'm going to do it. Oh, this is the M558. It's like a little tiny fan brush. And I did have to wash it before because it was super dense. you can see, it gives like a nice sharp line. I don't want it to be too sharp, so I go in lightly with it. It's just perfect to get the line where I want it, where I want everything. So once I have that product distributed, I'm using my, oh my gosh, doesn't even have the name. I believe this is a Soho brush. It came in my Ipsy bag. This is just what I use to blend out my nose contour, so it's not too harsh and doesn't look like someone just went like that. I go in with the banana shade and a little bit of this pinky cool shade, dust off the excess, and I'm going to line the middle of it to highlight it. I don't want it too harsh because I don't want to lose all the work I just did. There we go. So there's my quick little nose contour. I'm going to put highlighter on the tip of my nose. What I like to use is my finger, because when I use a brush, it completely takes away that bronzer that I put here to kind of slim it down. So I'm just going to put it right here. Kind of bring it up. And then pat it where I want it with a different finger. Do not use that same finger and then blend it everywhere. And then add a little more where I want it. Kind of bring it down here a little bit. So when you do your photos, you're like, yes. 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 Oh, you see that? Yes. Okay. Alright, so now I'm just going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me and my e.l.f. powder brush, which is just a flat foundation brush. I'm pretty sure that's what they call it now. Just to kind of clean up under the contour. You want it slightly. You don't want it too much going on because this is a day look. So I'm just going to use this dual fiber brush to clean up the extra powder underneath. Alright, so now I'm going to go back in with my MakeupGeek shadows by MannyMUA. I'm going to be using the E18. Put it right here. Yes. And going in with Sora, just a little bit. I'm putting that on my lower lash line. Alright, so now that we have Sora done, go ahead and grab a little bit of Frappe. And you're going to stick that on the outer third of your eye. Once you have it distributed, bring it in. The easy part is done. Now I'm going to be going in with my NYC liquid liner. It's just the black one. I need to get a new one. This one's kind of getting a little bit old. So just shake it up a little bit and work your magic. So what I like to do, pull it out, get off the excess, but still have it coated. So I like to focus it, I like to put my pinky as like pressure, and you want to see your line and just extend it. So you really match it up with your lower lash line. Ta-da! And my stuff was blotchy, that's why it looks like that. See? Fix it. Everything's fixable. Get a Q-tip and clean up this because this can ruin your makeup real quick if you just leave it hanging out. Alright, so that is what the eyeliner looks like done. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the other eye and I'll be back. Alright, so the eyeliner is done. As you can tell, obviously I went thicker than I wanted to, but I had to even these bad boys out as much as I could. Okay, so for my go-to look, I use Queen Bee's These are insane. They're awesome. They're amazing. If you do not have them, go and get you a pair right now. If you think they're too dramatic, trust me, they are gorgeous. Especially if you use wing liner, they're just perfect per freaking fection. Because I like to get natural looking lashes, and then when I put the wing liner, you can barely even see them. That's not what we're trying to do. The whole point of lashes is so you can see them. So now I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. Since I have straight lashes, as you can see, they just point straight down. I don't know if you can see. No, wrong. Okay, here. You see they just point straight down. Ta-da. So what I like to do is curl them beforehand. So go ahead and curl the other lashes. Start at the tips, middle, and then base. And then work my way back. Alright, so here are queen bees, so you can see them in all their glory. They're gorgeous. Of course, I cut these out to the shape of my eye, so if you don't know how to put on eyelashes, just remember to do that. So here is the right one, and I do not like to put mascara on before, I like to put it on after. And my ride or die is the Revlon Lash Glue with the black cap, and they came out with new ones, and with the white cap, I hate this. This one sucks. I love the black cap, so I gotta go and buy me some more because I'm pretty sure they only sell them on Walmart.com or like Walgreens.com. I don't see them in store anymore at all. So all you do, load up that lash with the glue and kind of go on top too. But make sure you get your corners because that's where it really matters. And so since I'm going in with my right lash first, I'm going to go ahead and re-curl my lashes. So go ahead and let this, you see how it's like, it was like whitish. Let it turn like purpley, kind of clear. You don't want it to be too clear because then it's not really going to stick or be that perfect tacky consistency. Wow, I cannot talk today. On your eyes. So what I like to do after I put it on, just check it out, see what's going on, and it's already turning that color that I want it to turn. You'll see it's like that purpley color. It's a little bit more clear when I'm seeing it, but on camera it's not looking that clear. So, but personally I like to fan it out with the tweezers and all of that, and then I like to shape it to my eye shape. So I extend it a little bit and then turn the lower part in. Since I have that almond shape, it goes little and then big. Like this. Alright, so now that it's ready, go ahead and put this on my eye. I like to hold the inner corner down a little bit more in the outer corner, and first I like to push it all in, and then I like to hold the inner corner in more so it's not lifting up. And this one went on so smoothly, so nicely. That's a first. Usually I'm like, no, and readjusting, but I followed my own tips today, so I'm doing good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. I'm pretty sure I don't want to see me do two eyes in slow-mo. So I'll be right back. Alright, so now that the lashes are done, I personally use ColourPop Brûlée. Y'all know this is my ride or die to cover up the lash glue, because when I go in with liquid, usually because the lashes are so, you know, vivacious and gorgeous, it doesn't let me get exactly where I want to be, and I can't really see what's going on. So this is why I use powder to make sure that I don't mess anything up and the lash glue is covered and it's not shiny. And then go ahead and put mascara on your top and lower lashes. And because this is my go-to look, I do not like to tight line. Personally, that's just, I don't like to do it. Okay, so so just go ahead and put on mascara once you feel like your lashes are completely dry and on there, because if you don't, you start moving it, they're gonna come off. Plain and simple. So you want to make sure they're completely dry. So probably wait about like a minute or two. Feel them around. Like if you push down, if it comes up, definitely do not put on mascara. So don't forget your lower lashes. And do not worry if you mess up and get like black specks under. Q-tips are a lifesaver. Just let it dry. Don't work with it when it's wet. Because if it's wet and you move it, girl, you're going to look like the Joker. Alright, so now that we have that done, go ahead and obviously let them dry. And now we're going to go in with lipstick. I just got Jeffree Star's lipsticks, and best freaking formula ever. They're amazing. Let me zoom you out. These are amazing. The formula is awesome. I love it. Just make sure that your lips are exfoliated. Mine are not exfoliated. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use a wipe that I've been using. And quickly do that.
A few moments later.
Then apply your lipstick. And this is in the color Mannequin. So pretty. It's like the perfect nude all the time. It's amazing. So just go ahead and spray your face with Fix Plus. I already did that. I thought I was recording the whole time. Found out I wasn't. But if you do not have Fix Plus, go ahead and get you this Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. Same exact thing, literally same exact thing, except the spray is not as fine as this one. So when you spray this on your face, just make sure you're a little bit more far out and not as close by, because if you get a big old glop, it is going to sit on your makeup and just stay there and probably move around your foundation. So just make sure you're farther out. Why is everybody talking? Why is everybody being so loud? Okay, but yeah, so that is the finished look. I hope y'all liked it. Please let me know if I missed anything. I hope y'all like this. It was a talk through tutorial. I haven't done one in forever. Let me know if y'all like voiceovers or me talking through the tutorial. Comment down below. Don't ever be afraid to comment. I promise you I won't bite. Unless you try me, because I will. But anyways, yeah, I think that's it. Just make sure to look out for that dupe video, because it will be coming soon. I'm actually going to film it right now, just so you know. But I will have it come up right after this one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you guys. Y'all please take care, and don't forget to always stay happy, be positive, because the Lord is watching out for y'all. And if y'all don't believe in God, then the universe is watching out for you. But y'all have a great day. Love y'all. See ya.